With its herds of wild game and unspoiled wilderness areas, Botswana is one of the best safari destinations in Africa. A multitude of birds and animals, both large and small, are here to watch and be watched. We have come to Santawani camp in the Okavango Delta to meet Kijo, a game ranger, and go on safari with him.
Yeah, Mike, I'm gonna see some kudus in front of me. The kudus, they have got white marks down to their heads, so the marks, they can help them if they are in a thick bush to see each other.
The kudu normally live in groups of 2 to 3 adult females and their offspring. Adult males usually stay on their own. Nearby, a herd of impala graze in the long grass. Kijo tells us that unlike the kudu, herds of impala and their young often number between 50 to 100. Impala can move very quickly, and when startled they often jump or pronk.
Yeah, Mike, we are on floodplains falls under Okavango Delta. This river is called Gomuti River. Tree called water figure tree. In Tswana name, it was called Gomuti.
A group of hippo watches us from the river. Kijo tells us the Botswana legend of the hippo. When the world was young, the hippo asked God if he could live in the cool water, but God was worried that the hippo was too big and would eat all the fish. Eventually God agreed on one condition, that the hippo scatter his dung and open his mouth wide to prove he wasn't eating the fish. A curious hippo comes closer to see what we are doing. But hippos are not the only watchers in the water. As a black-winged stilt wades in the shallows, a crocodile eagerly watches him. Crocs can grow up to 6 meters in length. As this croc moves off after its lunch, Kijo takes us to view other birds.
Okay, Mike, I'm standing next to camel thorn acacia. The nest we see on top of the tree is for white-barreled sparrow weaver. They always build the nest on the western side part of the tree.
A lilac-breasted roller has found a blind snake. Kijo tells us that many people in Botswana consider this bird to be their national bird. Its vivid colours contrast with the browns and greens of the Okavango Delta. But competition is never far away. A black smith's plover eyes up the snake, and the roller decides that it's time to move on from the termite mound.
We have an example of a termite mound with a knobthorn grown from the middle of the termite mound. It supplies the ecosystem for the small animals such as mangoes, reptiles, even the black mambas can get inside. This fresh lion's track, it is still fresh. I think they've gone this way as you saw the tracks for the buffaloes.
Kijo is also an expert tracker. We spend much of the rest of the day looking for the lion. Eventually, as our game drive safari comes to an end, we spot her walking on the road. Kijo smiles. It is moments like these that made him want to become a game ranger.